Alright, everyone. Welcome to the. What episode is this now? This is episode 8. Yes, this is episode 8 of the Become a Killer comparison series on Boost Cyber Studios. And in this 8th episode of Become a Killer comparison, I'm going to be comparing main game version and Recode version of a certain character. The last episode was about Jeff the Killer, and the Recode version of Jeff 1. In this episode, we're doing another survivor this time. And it's the starter survivor, Soldier. Yes, the very first survivor you unlock. Soldier. Just the Soldier. Now, we're going to do a comparison to both versions of the Soldier. What Soldier is like in the main game, and what the Soldier is like in Recode. So let's talk about the Soldier in the main game. Alright, so first off, we're going to be talking about the Soldier in the main game of Become a Killer. So, let's see. So, let's talk about his stats and his Weld 2 abilities. So, he has 100 health, so pretty much the same. Wow, okay. He has 100 health, so pretty much the exact same as the Avatar, obviously, or just yourself. And 40 sprint speed. So it's really just yourself, except, it's a soldier this time. Now he's got the two items. His first item being his main weapon, the assault rifle. The assault rifle has 25 max ammo capacity, and of course, it's an assault rifle, so you fire with it to deal damage to the enemies. That's it. That's all the assault rifle does. Nothing too crazy. It's just a simple assault rifle. Very simple indeed. Now we got his other item, the radar, which it just reveals locations of your teammates, which is good if you want to start looking for your teammates, if you want to stick with them, or if you're looking for a medic of some sort. Yeah, that is the soldier from, well, in the main game, obviously. Now we're going to be talking about the soldier and Recode. Alright, so here we are. Recode. So let's talk about the soldier in Recode. So first off, his stats and of course um his items, obviously. So let's see. So stats. So he has 110 HP. So 10 more health from main game, shockingly. So in Recode, he has 10 more HP, while main game only has 100. So yeah, 110 health. 40 sprint speed, just like main game. So nothing much has changed with the sprint speed. Now let's go over to his assault rifle. His three items. His first item is his main weapon, the assault rifle once again. And I think in Recode this time, I think it's 30 max ammo capacity, if I'm correct on that. Yes, it is 30 max ammo capacity for the assault rifle. And of course, it functions exactly like how it functions in the main game, except, it's really just the same as main game, except, instead of 25 max ammo capacity like in main game, it's 30 this time, which makes it a little better, shockingly. I mean, it's still the same strength as main game, but I'm just saying. Then we got a second item, the radar, which, do I even need to explain this? It reveals your teammates! It just reveals your teammates' location. I don't think I need to explain much. Oh yeah, and of course cooldown. Forgot to mention that, cooldown. Just like in main game too. I forgot to mention that as well in main game. And then we got a third item. Yes, in Recode, Soldier has a third item, the flashlight. It's it's just a flashlight. You use it to shine light, which I guess it's useful if you're in like a dark area, most likely. But most of the time, you're in like a more sort of lit area when you're fighting killers and such, anyway. So, yeah. Um. So that's all I gotta say about, well, the soldier. Now let's do the stats comparison. Alright, so we're now in the stats. So, in main game, Soldier has 100 health, while Recode has 110 health. So Recode wins a point on that because he has more health than main game. Now let's go on with sprint speed. Um, Sorry if I forgot to put the number there, but they both have the same exact sprint speed. Main game has 40 sprint speed and Recode has 40 sprint speed, so they both tie in this one really. Items. I know that Rico's like assault rifle has 30 max ammo while main game has only 25 max ammo capacity, and I know Rico has a flashlight, but let's just be honest, they both are still the same strength wise, which is why they both tie in items as well. Now let's go with model. Yeah, Rico just has the better model, so Rico gets a point on that one. Animations. Nothing has much changed with Soldier's animations. They're practically the same animations almost. So, yeah, both tie in animations. Health regeneration. Basically somewhat the same strength, so both tie on health regeneration too. But, so far, looking at the stats, it's quite clear who wins this one. The winner is Recode. Now, despite the fact that they are both pretty much the same strength. Like, don't get me wrong, both versions are really just the same strength wise. But considering Recode is just a little better, he's got a cooler model, and he simply just has a bit more health than main game version. Again, they're both the same strength wise. Like, don't get me wrong, it's just Recode wins because he just has a bit more HP than the main game, and he just has a more cooler look to the character. Just a better look, not gonna lie. Um, Everything else is just the same strength wise, most likely, but again, they're both just pretty much the same strength wise. It's just Recode is just, a little bit better, he just got a bit better stuff going on with him. So, yeah. And also, before I end the video, I just want to make it clear that this is just my personal opinion, and I'm just doing this just for fun. Forgot to say this again at the beginning of the video, unless I did and I completely forgot, but still. Anyways, I'm Blue Studios. I will catch you all next time. Peace out.